Hello class. In this video, I'm going to show you how to create the box plot based on a given data set. So this problem, the given data set has 40 values. Unfortunately, those 40 values are not sorted. Ideally, we want to have a data set that is already sorted. The values are arranged in a either descending order or ascending order. But in this case, we don't really have that ideal case. So we would need to manually rearrange those values, put them in the ascending order, let's say. Okay, what I did is I use Excel. I guess you will not have. I don't think you will have Excel available during the test, but I don't think you will have something so complicated that requires you to manually rearrange 40 values either. So this is the result. After I use Excel to rearrange, to sort the 40 values, I have them in the ascending order. So 27 to 44, that's the first 20 values. And then follow with the 21st value all the way to the maximum value, which is 77. So this is the order. Minimum, getting bigger and bigger, and then continue from here. The maximum is 77. Let me show you how do we find the 5-number summary based on a sorted data set. Minimum 27. The smallest value in the data set. Maximum 77. The biggest value in the data set. Median. Median is Q sub 2. How do we find the median? Since this sample, this data set has 40 values. That means in the middle, we have 2 values. Okay? So this 44 and this 44, they are in the middle. Means there are 19 values. Those 19 values before were smaller than 44, and those 19 values bigger than 44. So we have 2 values in the middle. Well, I don't really want to put the 40 values in one big line. So I put them in separately, 2 different lines. And as you still be able to see, the 2 values in the middle are 44 and 44. This is just a coincidence. They happen to be the same. But for other data set, the 2 values in the middle not necessarily always be the same. This is just a coincidence. They happen to be the same. If they are different, just add them up and divide by 2. Take the average of the 2 values in the middle. In this case, 44 and 44, they are the 2 values in the middle. The average of the 2 values is still 44. So our median, the median of the data set is 44. All right. What is the Q sub 1? The lower quartile Q sub 1 is the median of the lower half of the data set. The data set happens to have 40 values. 40 is an even number. So as you can see, the first column, that's the lower half. The second column, that's the upper half. So how do we find the Q sub 1? Q sub 1 is the median of the lower half. Okay, look at the first column, the lower half. And then the 2 values in the middle is 38 and 38. And you can cross out minimum, maximum, minimum, maximum, and continue doing that. You will see there will be 2 values in the middle. And this is also coincident. They happen to be the same. Not necessarily always be the same, okay? They happen to be the same. So take the average of the 2 values in the middle, 30 and 38. Q sub 1 is 38. Similar idea, we can find the Q sub 3. Q sub 3, the upper quartile, is the median of the upper half of the data set. From 44 to 77, the second column values, they are the upper half. The median of the upper half would be our Q3. And in the upper half, we have 20 values. There are 2 values in the middle. The 2 values they are in the middle are 50 and 50. Take the average of 50, 50 is 50. Again, the 2 values in the middle, not always the same. This is just, again, a coincidence. So we have our 5-number summary found, and we're going to look at the 4 answer choices to see which one match the 5-number summary. We can get rid of A right away because the graph in A does not have the correct maximum. As we can see, maximum is 77, but in A, the maximum is almost 90, right? So definitely A is out. For sure, apply the method of elimination when the problem is a multiple choice question. And then we look at other 3 graphs. The maximum seems the same, right? Minimum also seems the same. So we don't really have anything to cross out. We're going to see our median. Median here is 44. Which one has the correct median? D is out because D, the median is too big, right? The median almost 50, so D is out. B and C has a median 44. And which one has the correct Q3? The upper quartile, Q3 is 50. This one has an incorrect upper quartile, right? So B is out. Has to be C. And only C has the correct 5-number summary in the box plot. Minimum around 27, right? Q sub 1 is 38, a little bit less than 40. And Q sub 2 median is 44. Q sub 3 is 50, maximum 77. So that's how do we construct a box plot for a given data set. Ideally, we want a data set is given that is already sorted. In this case, we would have to figure out a way to rearrange the order of the values because that's very, very important. All right.